buds on people's tongue in order to be able to tell how densely populated their tongue is with taste buds. Because what we know is that the more densely populated your tongue is with taste buds, the more intense your experience of taste. In a food, you can assume that all of the molecules in a food before you cook it or do anything else to it they're in balance. Take a bit of salt, you sprinkle the salt on it. What that salt does is it breaks the cell wall structure and releases some of the aroma. You have to understand the difference between taste and smell to really understand food. Everything else besides sweet, sour, bitter, salt, and umami is smell. This is the way we smell. First is nose smelling. This is called actually orthonasal olfaction, and that is when you stick your nose in something and you sniff it. Taste is about making decisions. Smell is about pleasure. So now we're going to talk about touch. It's the feeling of food in your mouth. Because fat doesn't clean off of your tongue in the same way that the other macronutrients do, when you put something in your mouth and you start chewing and chewing and chewing and chewing, you're going to get the flavor much longer, and then you swallow, and then it's going to last much, much, much longer. Taste is a contact sense. You have to have something in contact with your taste buds for you to experience it. If something is thick or hard or cold, you have to work through that and break it down till it touches your taste buds. And what an irritaste is it's something we sometimes call a taste, but it's not a taste. It's actually an irritant. It's irritating foods. What happens when they all come together is this thing called flavor. So you're making decisions about the flavor of food using your eyes all the time. You can see it at a distance. It enters the dining room. You see it. You've already made decisions about it. Last sense we're going to talk about is our sense of hearing. And this one is definitely the most underappreciated sense when we talk about our experience of food. If you understand how all of that works, you will be able to suck more sensory pleasure from the food you eat. And you're going to eat it anyway. It's a calorie-free way of getting more enjoyment from your food.